Okay, I'm back in my mosquito hat in the forest. I've come to pick Jo up, but she's somewhere in the deep depths of the forest, so she said, can you walk in and just follow the road and you'll find me. So I thought, right, I'll have a bit of a walk. But I keep my mosquito hat in the car so that if I need to be in the forest now for anything, I can stick it on quick. But this one at the minute isn't too bad. Some of the other places that Jo's been have been horrendous, you know, but just at this very minute anyway, it's not too bad, so we should see. But I'll have a bit of a walk. I can see it in the distance, a bit of a walk and help her carry buckets of goodies, and then that'll be us for the day. I've just been out delivering some stuff to customers as well, so right, let's do it. Okay, I bought a network switch because I need to do some changes in my home network here. I did mention it when I was taking down the satellite dish. Basically, I've got an old ADSL router modem downstairs which has Wi-Fi, and everything downstairs is connected to that, including 1, 2, 3, 4 security cameras. There is also a Wi-Fi extender connected to it, and the burglar alarm is connected to it. A lot of things. So I ordered a switch online. Anyway, I got it today. I've been waiting for it for a fortnight, but it's tiny. It's only. I was really surprised when the box came. That's all there is, and that will include a power supply as well. So anyway, I'm going to get it out and have a look at it. I'm not going to be doing that just yet, but I do need to get that done soon because all my cameras are IP cameras and they all need to be changed. And of course, the two networks have different IP address setup, and of course those cameras are also working with a different Wi-Fi, so I need to redo all that. So it's going to be quite a job, but anyway, that's something that I've got coming up to do. But I'm just going to have a little look at this new switch thing. I did say the box was small. This is the switch. It is tiny. It doesn't even have any mounting screws or anything to put it on the wall, which is it's a TP-Link job. It does have a power supply and a wire that should be long enough to get it at a decent height. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to have to have a look at that and see how I'm going to do. Otherwise it's going to have to be hidden somewhere. But yeah, that is a tiny switch. I can't really show you the other one I've got down here. Yeah, it's a bit hard to see, but I mean the switch down there is, you know, it's like it's that big. So yeah, that's tiny, and the one downstairs I think is the same size as that one. So yeah, it's a little boy. I don't know. Yeah, there's the switch downstairs. As you can see, it's quite a large size. It's a 5-port switch, and it's like about at least 4 times the size of that thing. And of course, it's got mounts to be on the wall. So anyway, it's all a bit of a logistical nightmare that I need to work out and then get all these cameras and everything else working. But yeah, get on with that. Not long to get everything done, and we've still got a lot of other jobs as well, like the roof on the shed out there, which is a big job. Good morning, boys and girls. It is cold today. Was forecast for change in the weather, and sure enough, nice and clear, bright, sunny day. but only 7 degrees, with a feels like of 5 degrees this morning. So yeah, I need to get some blood flowing quickly to get me warmed up. It is a bit cold and I feel slightly underdressed, but yeah, once I get moving it'll get warm. Okay, it's 11 o'clock and it's a bit warmer now. Not great, but it's a lovely day. It's very sunny, blue sky. So can't complain apart from the fact that it's very cold. I'm off to get my vaccine, and then I've got to do some quick bit of grocery shopping in my break, and then I think I will be off to meet a colleague at a job. Okay, all done. That went very quickly. So I'm going to go and get a few groceries in Willie's just down there. I went and bought a shower hose, or a shower head and a hose. I bought both this morning because our hose has got a split in it and it was driving me potty. You know, more water was coming out of the split than was coming out of the shower head. And I'd been to the shop where I usually buy stuff and they didn't have anything at the weekend, so I was waiting and I thought, oh, I'll just go in this other shop here. It's probably more expensive, but just get it done. And they wouldn't accept cash. Now, I don't use cash normally in Sweden, but I happen to have some cash, so I thought, right, I'll use that. No, sorry, we don't accept cash, he said. And so yeah, apparently, I looked it up. Apparently, it's a bit of a double standard, really. It says that it's legal tender, but people aren't obliged to take it, which is kind of, well, you know, what's the point? But yeah, as I say, I don't normally use it, so but I was just annoyed that I couldn't when I decided I was gonna. But there you go. That's the way it works sometimes. Anyway, right, I'm gonna go to the shop. Right, I've got my grocery shopping. I'm now at the Builders Merchants, which is the place that I said about the shower house. They've probably got them in now that I bought it somewhere else. But I come down here to buy this stuff, the blue roofing. There it is. I managed to get it in with a bit of messing. 6 sheets of that, which will be enough. These 2 of them will be halved, and then there's four wide, so hopefully I can drive home. It's not far. And I need to get some of the plastic roof screws as well. I'll go in and pay for everything and get those as well. Yeah, I thought I might as well come now because it's quiet. It's a weekday. It's very busy at the weekend, of course, people DIYers and stuff, so just as well to come now. Anyway, let's find these screws. Right, so we made it back. Not really a problem with them. They weren't as long as I thought they were. I mean, they are long, but they weren't as long as I thought they were. Anyway, that's the roof. Obviously, we've got to go up and get rid of the old overlay that's left, what's little of it, and then do this here, roof. And I have to cut a couple of these in half, but all good so far. Joe's been sorting her mushrooms out in the night. I go to bed early these days. Just come out this morning for my walk and there's mushrooms everywhere. She's a busy girl. She picked a hell of a lot yesterday, I have to say. But as I say, I'm off out walking. It's cold, but it's Friday, so that's one thing. Got a meeting, a Zoom meeting, 2 hours this morning, and then finish at lunchtime. Gonna go get me new spectacles. Shadows are getting longer in the morning. The sun is lower, almost at the autumnal equinox, and the days start getting shorter very quickly. Very much shorter as well at this time of the year. it gets dark in the morning and in the evening, but at the moment it's still okay of a morning.
Nej, nej. Mycket bra. Ja, bra. Så tar vi de där. De här tror jag. Nu ska du sätta dem lite längre upp på näsan. De ska sitta, ja, sådär ungefär. Ja, jag kan böja lite bakom öronen.
Okay, and now I've got mine as well, and a little bit strange because you have to look the right direction or else it's out of focus, but I think it's a little bit weird, but I'll get used to it. Oh, mycket fin blomma. Mycket fin blomma, as I was saying, this flower is very fine. In fact, it is very nice. Right, I'm already dizzy and I've only just walked out of the shop. Okay, Saturday afternoon and I'm up a ladder and I've got a helper who's about to come up that ladder, muse with me. Basically, it's time for the roof. It's a bit of a mess. As you saw, I've got the blue sheeting ready, but we've got to get rid of all this old crap and get rid of all the nails that are sticking up and clean off and just take it down to this layer of, yeah, the silvery layer, this stuff here. So that's what we're doing. Oi, 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 inte trampa. Right, stage one complete, cleared off the old stuff, swept it down, all looking good. Stage two is, first of all I've got to cut two of these in half, and then we start screwing them down up there, and then stage three we'll be cleaning up all the mess that's underneath, but we get there in the end. Right, let's see if I can cut these first. Right, I'm in the middle of cutting those two sheets, but I've just come to a realisation, and I've realised that I think the screws won't be enough, so I need to go and buy another box of screws. But the place shuts 4 on a Saturday and 3 on a Sunday, and it's 3 o'clock now, Saturday afternoon, so better off getting them now while I know I can get them, rather than in 2 hours time when we realise we haven't got enough. So that's what I'm going to do. Right, here I am again, German Fix. This is where I bought the roof in, where I was inside there. Get the screws now. This is the one. Back from buying screws, so finish cutting these two in half and then we'll be somewhere. Right, day two. It's a bit of a sight here. There's a lot of mess, a lot of stuff everywhere. Basically, we discovered that the roof is like a parallelogram, it's not square. So as you can see, they all hang off at a strange angle here. Which means that I might have to buy a longer length for this last bit. But we shall see. Basically, I'm going to trim these to a straight line-ish later with a machine, but we've put the short ones down, and in the end we gave up because of it was getting late and there were so many mosquitoes in the evening. So back on it today. So I'm going to see how long whether this one will work or not. I've got to go and buy more screws again. I can't imagine that I bought 1 packet of screws and we've already used 2 and we're like halfway through the job, but anyway, not to worry. Right, that was good. It was long enough so it will hang over the edge, which is all that matters, as long as it comes up to the edge. and isn't short at the edge, then we'll have him. But because they're angled, I was a bit sure that this last one on this end wouldn't be enough, but it'll work, so that's good. I mean, the whole thing is old and rickety and a strange shape. And if you look at the garage roof, which I only noticed when I was up on the ladder, the actual garage roof is metal, corrugated metal, but you see there's a piece that covers the end that is so at an angle. And I would have realised that the whole thing was at an angle if I'd have looked at that before we started. But anyway, I'm going to go and get some more screws and then we'll get on with it. To show you how bad the angles are on this existing roof, it's like a parallelogram. You can see how much is hanging over from one side to the other, but it's just what we've got to work with, so we just have to get on with it. Okay, finished. Need to carry on cutting off the overhanging bits that are at a strange angle. Here, I have started, and at the front there, it's also a very strange angle because of the fact that it's like a parallelogram. But it's done, so it will stop leaking water, even if it's not the most beautiful roof in the world. Right, I'm in Katrina home again, back to the opticians. Unfortunately, I'm having a problem with my my new glasses because they're varifocals, and I'm tall. I'm going to see what they can do, if anything. Otherwise, I'm going to order myself a pair of distance glasses, just for driving glasses, in other words. Right, good morning. It's Saturday. I've had quite a lot of comments recently about how I'm looking much better, and I'm very thankful for them, and I appreciate the comments and the kind words. And for the most part, I have been feeling a lot better with my new lifestyle changes that I've been making over the last few months. Unfortunately though, I still have problems and have periods where I feel pretty awful. I've not been well this week really, for a couple of days, 2-3 days. Last night I had a really nasty turn and yeah, I'm not feeling great at all. So I'm hoping that that's going to disappear soon, and I will be back to my best, ready for our trip. At the moment, I don't feel like doing anything. Never mind going on a long trip and a major holiday. But we shall see how it goes. Hopefully, it will pass in the next few days, and I will be back on track again. I'm still walking. Not as much as normal, but still keeping my streak alive. I'm just going up to chuck the recycling. But yeah, generally not feeling great this last few days at all. There I am, teddy bear, huh? Old teddy bear. Old teddy bear. Teddy bear, teddy bear. What you waiting for, Have they gone and left you? Yeah, the mushroom pickers.